Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Korean ebook before it's gone.
네가 이겼어. You win. So if you play sports and you win, then the other will say 네가 이겼어. You win. So if you like this phrase, you might not want to hear the phrase 네가 졌어. You lose. 너한테 줄 특별한 게 있어. I brought you something special. So here we have the phrase 특별한 게, which means special thing. When you have a special gift, you can say 너한테 줄 특별한 게 있어. 네가 맞았어. You were right. You know, when you talk about if something is right, if something is wrong, finally, if the other person found out that you're right, you just hear 네가 맞았어. 너가 맞았어. If you want to say that I'm right, you can say that 내가 맞아. I'm right. 보고 싶어요. I miss you. Or casually, you can say 보고 싶어. I want to see you, or I miss you. If you want to see someone's face again, you can send a text message saying 보고 싶어요. I miss you. 보고 싶어요. 보고 싶어요. 보고 싶어. 보고 싶어. 쉬세요. 오늘은 제가 청소할게요. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. Using the same pattern, you can hear something like 오늘은 설거지 내가 할게요, which means I'll do the dishwashing today. Like 예산은 무제한입니다. The budget is unlimited. So I'll be happy if I go to the company gathering and I hear something like 예산은 무제한입니다. Like there's no limit to the budget. But usually we use something more likely 돈은 걱정하지 마세요. Don't worry about the money. 오늘 멋지세요. You look great today. For women, you can also say 오늘 아름다우세요. Today you look beautiful. Yeah, it would be great if someone tell me about that. Like, how do I look today? So for example, you go to work and you see your senior looks tired, sleepy a little bit. Then you can just say, 오늘 멋지세요. And your senior will be like, 정말? 오늘 멋있는데. Like, the same thing replying back to you. 요리를 참 잘하시네요. You are an excellent cook. I want to hear that I recently started cooking. I started enjoying it. So my goal is to hear this phrase. 요리를 참 잘하시네요. So, like if someone is good at something, you can use the same pattern to talk about it. For example, 빨래를 잘하시네요. You are good at laundry. 아기 돌보기를 참 잘하시네요. You are good at taking care of a baby, or something like you are an excellent babysitter. Yeah, actually, I'm really good at taking care of babies. 성격이 참 좋으시네요. You have a good personality. Yeah, I think this is the most popular phrase that Korean people want to hear, because we all want to be a good person. And if someone says 성격이 참 좋으시네요, that means that we made it. If someone tell me something like 성격이 참 좋으시네요, I'll be very happy to hear that. 잘했어요. You did a great job. Yeah, actually, when you work at a company, I think this is the phrase that you want to hear from your boss or supervisor. 잘했어. 잘했어요. You did a great job. After you watch this video, make sure you leave a comment so that I can say 잘했어요 to you. It's kind of blackmailing. You do this. 나 오늘 너 줄 돈 없는데? I don't have your money today. Yeah, I often hear this phrase, which I really never want to hear again, because I usually lend money and the other person sometimes say that 나 오늘 너 줄 돈 없는데? Like, I don't have money for you today, or I don't have your money today. Feels terrible. I don't want to hear that again. 너 때문이 아니야. 내 탓이야. It's not you, it's me. So I think this is the one that I don't want to hear, because, like not only about the love, also like something about the work, like you work and someone made a mistake, and if someone says 제 탓이에요, like it's my fault, you don't want to hear that like it's someone's fault. You want to know that like how that happened. 너 요새 살쪘어? Have you gained weight recently? Yeah, so 요새 means recently. 살 means, it means skin, but it also means some fat under your skin. 찌다 means to gain. Unfortunately, this is the common expression that we use. So if you started having Korean friends, don't be surprised if you hear this phrase. 너 요새 살쪘어? Have you gained weight recently? But if you don't like this kind of phrase, you can just say that 그런 말 하지 마세요. Don't say something like that. And then other people understand you don't like this kind of phrase. 너 흰머리 있어. You have a gray hair. In Korean, we say 흰머리, which literally means white hair. So it literally means you have a white hair, which is... I don't mind to show my gray hair, but it seems like many Korean people want to look younger. So this phrase is kind of the notice to the other person saying you have to do something because you don't look young. If my friends hear this kind of phrase, 너 흰머리 있어, you have gray hair, I think they might dye their hair. But I don't care. But I don't want to hear that. 당신 해고야. You're fired. Even though it's not easy to fire someone under the Korean labor law, I think many people, especially in 40s or like 50s, they have some fear to hear this kind of phrase because they have a family to support. And if they hear 당신 해고야, that is terrible because like still in Korea, it's not easy to move to another job if they are in 40s or 50s, even though they have a lot of good careers. So that means that you might not be able to get a job for a while. 말했잖아, I told you so. So like if I have to use this phrase, I might be like 말했잖아, 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 like, raising my tones over and over. Parents should be saying something like that. 말했잖아. 보내주신 이력서는 잘 받았습니다. 하지만 지원하신 자리는 이미 충원되었습니다. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Yeah, it's not easy to get a job in Korea, like even after they just get graduated from the college. So I think many people hear this kind of phrase. And the bad thing is that like there are a lot of pressure from the society, from their family about getting a new job. And when they get an email from the company about the result of the interview, there are only 2 sentences like that. Like, I'm sorry, there's no position for you. Like, 보내신 이력서는 잘 받았습니다. 하지만 지원하신 자리는 이미 충원되었습니다. 우리 이제 각자 다른 사람을 찾아보는 게 어떨까? We should see other people. Common way to say, let's break up. It's kind of a suggestion. So you can say no, but you cannot say no. Another common phrase is something like, 우리 각자의 갈 길을 가자, which means let's follow our one path for each. Like, my path is here, your path is there. We don't share the same path from now on. 우리 얘기 좀 하자. We need to talk. At a company, I don't want to hear that because like if someone says 우리 얘기 좀 하자, that means that there should be something bad. 나이 들어 보여. You look older than your actual age. When I was in middle school or high school, I heard this phrase a lot. But these days, I hear something opposite, saying something like 나이보다 젊어 보여. You look younger than your actual age. 그냥 내가 말하는 대로 해. Just do what I say. So if you keep asking like 이건 뭐예요? 저건 뭐예요? Then your supervisor might say 그냥 내가 말하는 대로 해. Just do what I say. 나는 한국어를 배울 준비가 안 됐어. I'm not ready to learn Korean. There are many people who just keep saying that 한국어를 배울 준비가 안 됐어. 한국어를 배울 준비가 안 됐어. I'm not ready to learn Korean. There's no time, no right time to do something like that. 난 더 이상 아무것도 배울 필요가 없어. I don't need to learn anything anymore. I think it just means that I don't want to, not I don't need to. If someone says 난 더 이상 배울 필요가 없어, I think that means that 난 더 이상 배우고 싶지 않아. I just don't want to learn something new. 난 맞고 넌 틀렸어. I'm right and you're wrong. Well, there might be some chances that I'm right and you're wrong, but if some people just keep saying that, I don't think that person is smart. Yep, let's keep going. 난 모든 걸 알아. I know everything. Here we have 모든 걸, which means everything. In the other way, some people also say 난 다 알아. I know everything with the same meaning. But I think if someone says 난 모든 걸 알아, 난 다 알아, I think it means 난 아무것도 몰라. I don't know anything. 너는 절대 성공하지 못할 거야. You never succeed. Here we have the verb 성공하다, meaning to succeed. And here we have the verb 절대, meaning never. I don't like people using never often, 절대. So there might be some chances that people change their attitude, people do something else. So who knows? You don't know anything about the future. 너무 어려워. 시도도 하지 마. It's too hard. Don't even try. With the same meaning, you can say 너무 어려워. 꿈도 꾸지 마. It's too hard. Don't even dream about it. In the past, I could see many people were encouraging the others. Instead, I think you can say 시도해봐, try it. 한번 해봐, do it. Just do it. 넌 별로 똑똑하지 않아. You are not very smart. 넌 별로 똑똑하지 않아. Looking down the other people and saying, you are not very smart. 내 조언은 필요 없어. I don't need your advice. So here we have the noun 조언, meaning advice. So sometimes it's okay to use it, but if it's really good advice, it's, just listen to that. 우리는 그것을 할 수 없어. We can't do that. Or more naturally, you can say, 우린 그거 할 수 없어. We can't do that. If you want to encourage the other people in the same group, you can, in the opposite way, say, 우린 그거 할 수 있어. We can do that. Okay, that's all top phrases that make you look like a fool. What was the most foolish thing you've ever said? Please leave us a comment in Korean. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.